well, that's it. Short video, I know, and it's been it's late too. So anyway, the reason for that is that I haven't filmed anything for 2 weeks, surprisingly. First time, I don't know, maybe 4 years, 3 years at least, that I didn't film, didn't even turn a camera on for 2 weeks. So the last time was when the guys were up at the Longhouse, which was 2 weekends ago, and then I uploaded that last Friday. So it's been over a week since I uploaded, over 2 weeks since I uploaded on my other channel. But the reason for that is a couple of things. I just felt like taking a break. I needed to get a lot of work done, and filming really slows me down when I'm doing stuff, especially stuff like what I was doing this last couple of weeks. Besides spending time with my family, I also was making this clearing, finishing this clearing, and getting the base and the foundation ready for the workshop, and base down for the greenhouse. So that's been a lot of work. That it's basically the clearing, probably bigger than this clearing that I made this spring for this garden, because in that new clearing, what I've got, the one right beside the cabin here, is a greenhouse, which is pretty big, the workshop, which is pretty big, and with the underground cellar, and vegetable gardens as well. And ended up basically digging a small pond out in front of all that in order to retain the water, mostly rainwater and runoff, and especially spring runoff when the snow melts, into this low area right by the cabin, but not down where the stream is. The problem with the stream is that it does really slow down and pretty well stops flowing by the end of the summer. And if you'll see behind the cabin, it's as it goes through there, it's really marshy, so it's hard to get down to it because it's all wet and soft. So it's not the most convenient place to draw water from. I've been doing it for 3 years, and it's been okay, but it's not, like, it gets stagnant and it's pretty not very tasty. This pond is not going to be a lot better, mind you, but it's still much more easily accessible, and it allowed me to pump water or draw water by bucket or by pump, hand pump, right in front of the workshop, into the workshop to store water, and directly onto the vegetable garden and into the reservoir that's going to be in the greenhouse. So much more convenient. But all of that stuff, I mentioned that my neighbor was going to be helping me with that, and he did, so I just kept the camera off. Apologize for anybody who was looking for the Friday video. I know it's been a regular thing for almost 4 years, and I don't know, I don't like leaving you guys hanging if you're looking forward to watching those videos on Friday. Anyway, here we are, it's a couple days later. That's it. So basically that's my break for the summer. That was my little summer vacation from filming and editing, and now I'm just going to concentrate on getting that workshop and the greenhouse done before the end of the summer, and getting a cover crop planted all around this flat area around the workshop and the greenhouse, so that I can plant it intensively next year. So I've only put a couple of scattered perennials in this year, maybe a couple of bushes or trees, but besides that, I'm just going to let it go fallow basically for this year, till it all under with a fork in the spring, probably do hugelkultur mounds maybe even this fall, and then plant it next year. So the goal for next year is to grow, raise, forage, hunt and fish, and store and preserve all of my food for a full year. So at any given time on the cabin homestead, I want to have a full year's worth of food, water, and energy. Energy coming from solar mostly. So that's the goal, and this what I'm doing right now, what I've been preparing for the last couple of weeks, is basically the foundation for that, for achieving that goal next year. Anyway, appreciate your patience, and really appreciate you following along, and hopefully checking out both channels if you're interested in hearing me talk more about behind the scenes, what's going on here and in the rest of my life. And yeah, that you'll continue to follow along on this channel, see as this homestead develops and I get ready for that next phase of self-reliance. So thanks a lot for watching. I do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you at the cabin next time. Take care.